So this one is the DI. You have this DI. So first of all, we'll read the data. There are 5 containers A, B, C, D and E that contains the mixture of milk and water. Bar graph given below shows the average quantity. So see here, what you have given? You have given this average quantity. Okay, what you have given, actually you have given average quantity and the difference of milk and water in these containers. Okay, so you have given two things. First of all, average, and then your difference. What is average? You know, average is sum divided by number. Okay, and difference all of you know. Okay, now see, in this a container, this one, this red is your average and this yellow is your difference. Okay, so see here, if average for A is this 35 and difference is what, 30, so can I say this average will be sum divided by number, and what will be sum? So we will say sum will be milk plus water divided by 2, because there are two quantities, milk and water, that will be equals to 35. So you can say milk plus water will equals to how much, 70. Now milk plus water is 70, and what is their difference? Means milk minus water. And there is one more thing. Okay, there is one more thing, I have forgot to written here. Milk is always greater than water in each container. So please note it down that milk is greater than water in each of container. Okay, so now you have to subtract milk, you have to subtract water from milk, and you will get this 30. Okay, so now just add this will cancel out this, so you will get twice of milk equals to 100 and your milk equals to this 50. And if milk is 50, so what will be your water? So water will be 20. So can I say milk is 50 and water is 20? So this is the way to solve this DI. I hope this concept is clear. Now move to the question, what we have given in the question. So according to that we will solve this. Now first question. Okay, what is in the first question? See here, you have given, if the mixture from containers A and B are mixed in ratio 2:5 to form mixture J. Okay, so now you have this A and this B. Okay, so these two mixture are mixed to form a new mixture which is known as J, and the difference between milk and water in the mixture J is 24.2 liters. Okay, now some data is given here. So what he has given? He has given that your milk and your A and B, your this A and B are mixing. You are mixing these two mixture in 2:5. So you are getting this J. Okay. Now in J you have to find the milk and water. First of all, you have to find the milk and water in this A, and then you have to find milk and water in this B. So we have already calculated for this A. Okay, so can I say here, for A your milk is 50 and water is 20. So if I need ratio, I'll just cut this 0 with just 0. So I'll get here 5:2. So you can say the ratio of milk and water in A is 5:2. Now we'll talk about B. In B, your average is 35. Means can I say milk plus water will be 70? As you know, average is sum divided by number. So similarly, milk plus water divided by 2 equals to 35. Same here. So you can get milk plus water equals to 70. Now second, I have already told you milk is always greater than water in each container that is given to you. Okay. Now see here, this difference is 10. So milk minus water will give you 10. Now just add this. So you will get, for B, your milk will be, just add this become 80. So twice of milk equals to 80. So you're gonna get milk equals to the 40. If milk is 40, then how much will be water? Water will be 70, because sum is 70. So if this one is 40, so it has to be 30, then your sum will become 70. So what will be the ratio? So we'll say, so ratio will be 4:3. Okay. Now see, I have already told you this in your mixture and aggregation concept. Your first step would be that you have to make the mixture same. So this one 5 plus 2, you're gonna get 7. This 4 plus 3, you're gonna get 7. So already same means the ratio is equal. Equal means ratio is 1:1. But according to question, you have to make this ratio 2:7. So how will you make this 2:7? So can I multiply here? Let me change the pen. So can I multiply here by this 2, by this 2, and by this 2, and multiply this 7 by 5, and this 3 by 5, and this 4 by also 5. Okay, so what you will get, you are getting 5 into 2 10, 10 plus 20, you're gonna get this 30. And what you will get here, you will get 4 plus 5 into 3 15, you're getting 19. So what will be the mixture? Mixture will be 49 liter. But this 49 liter will be according to this ratio 5:2 and 4:3. Okay, now see here. Now milk and water difference is given here 22.4 liter. Now this will be your difference. What is difference according to this? So we will say 30 minus 19, your difference is 11. But according to question, this difference, this 11 is equals to this 24.2. So can I say this 11 equals to 24.2? Or you can say this one is 2.2 times. Or if this one is 2.2 times, your 49 liter should be 2.2 times. Or you can say this will be 49 into 2 will be 98, and 49.0.2. So it will be 9.8. Just add 98 and 9.8. You're gonna get 107.8 liter. So this will be total mixture. What is this? This is the total mixture of J. Now you have asked if what is the total SP, what is the total selling price of mixture J when sold at 25 rupees per liter. Now you have got the total quantity. Total quantity is 107.8 liter, and you know price of 1 liter is this. So can I say, if I multiply this 107.8 into this 25, I'm gonna get the total selling price, because selling price of 1 liter this. So just multiply this 25 into it, you're gonna get 200. Now 20 carry 25 into 7. What you will get? You get 175 plus 20. You're gonna get 195. 0 is here, so you will get 95. Now 1 is carry. 25 into 1, 25 plus 1, you will get 2695. So I hope this question is clear to you. So this one is the right answer. So this was very easy question actually, but slightly lengthy. Okay, if you know the concept of mixture and aggregation, this one is very easy, and if you don't know the concept of mixture and aggregation, this is the toughest question. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, and this DI is of mains level. This is the memory based DI of previous years papers. Okay, so now move to the question number second. What is question number second? If mixture B and C are mixed in 28:X to form mixture K, okay, if K is sold at price of pure milk, then the percentage profit is earned. If 58 1/3%, find the value of X. This concept is very tricky one here. Okay, I have told this concept to you in the mixture and aggregation, and if you don't know this concept, what I'm going to tell you now, you will not able to solve this question. Okay, so what is that concept? See here, he's saying he sold this K at the price of pure milk and earned the profit 58 1/3. How's that possible? It means he's saying that his CP is equals to this SP. I mean, cost price is equals to selling price, and still he's gaining profit. That is possible in only one case, when you add something which has cost 0 rupees. What I'm saying here, if CP equals to SP and still you are gaining, it means you are adding something which has price which is equals to 0. Okay, means you are adding something which is whose price is 0. So you have two quantities, one is milk, one is water. So whose price will be 0? So simply you can say water will be 0. So can I say here, this profit, this 58 and 1/3, this 58 and 1/3%, this profit is due to what? Due to water, addition of water only. So this profit is due to water only. So can I say here, I have already told this concept, so just convert this into fraction. So what you will get? 58 into 3, 174 plus 1, 175/3 into this 1/100. So this will cancel out by 7, this will cancel out by 4, you're gonna get 7/12. I have already told you, if you got this type of mixture 7 by 12, so this will be your water, because your profit is due to water only, because your profit is due to only water. So you will get 7 by 12, so this will be your water and this will be your milk. So you are getting profit on mixture K. So these are the quantities of mixture K. Okay, so mixture K, you have milk 12 and you have water 7. Okay, now this one is clear. Now see here, you have to add this B and C. In B, you have already calculated milk was 40 liter and water was your 30 liter in the previous question. You have already calculated here. Okay, now we are using this in next question. Now move to C. In C, you will see here how much you will have milk. So this one is 50, double this, just double it. How much you get? You get 100 plus 60. You're gonna get 160 and half. You're gonna get 80. So if milk is 80, your water will be 20. So this one is for C. So you can see here your ratio of milk and water for this B, this one is for B, is 4:3. And for C, your milk and water is, this one is 4:1. Okay. Now, if you add this, you're gonna get K. And in K, you have already calculated your ratio of milk and water is 12:7. Now question is solved, because you have to find the ratio. In which ratio these B and C are adding. According to question, this ratio is actually 28 ratio X. Now forget this. Okay, now forget for some time. We will calculate. How will calculate? Just add this 4 plus 3, you're gonna get 7. 4 plus 1, you're gonna get 5. 12 plus 7, you're gonna get 19. Okay, now see, make this same. How will you make it same? I've already told you this. So multiply by 95. 5 into 19, you get 95. So multiply here 19 into 7. What will be 19 into 7? You have to learn the tables actually. 133. So what will be here? Here this will be 35. 7 into 5, 35. Now if you multiply 95 here, you have to multiply by 95 here also. If you multiply 133 by this 5, so you have to multiply by 133 to this one also. And you have to multiply by 35 to this one also. Now if you want to calculate ratio, I've already told you in allegation, this first, in the first container you have 95 into 3. What you will get? 19 to 3 to 70, 15 to 85. So in the B container, your quantity of water is 285. Okay, in C container, what is this quantity? This quantity is 133. Okay, and in this final, in K container, what is your quantity? 7 into 35, you're gonna get 245. Okay, just subtract 285 minus 240, you're gonna get this 40. And now this, subtract this 245 to 133. You're gonna get 133 plus 100, 233 plus 12, 112 actually. You're gonna get 112. This is 112, this is 40. And this one is the ratio of quantity. I have already told you in the mixture and allegations class that if you apply the ratio, if you apply the allegation, you will get the ratio of quantities in the in here. Okay, what will be this ratio? So this ratio will be actually, I think this is going to cut by 4. If you cut by 4, you're gonna get 10 here, you're gonna get 28 here. So you're gonna get 28 ratio 10. This can be cut further, but we need actually because we are seeing here 28 is equals to 28. So there should be x equals to 10. So that's why I didn't cut it. Otherwise I can cut this. This become 14:5 actually. So once again I repeat this question. You have this B and C. In the B you have mixture and milk and water ratio 4:3. In C you have milk and water ratio 4:1. And K, I have calculated this 7 by 12 and milk is 12 and water is 7. How I calculated this? So I have already told you, if cost price equals to selling price, and still you are gaining profit, still you are gaining some profit, it means you are adding something which has price 0. And which quantity you are adding here? You are adding here water. So it means your profit is due to the water. So what will be water quantity? 7. And what will be your milk? 12. Okay, so we apply just allegation here by making this mixture same. Okay, so first step I have told you to make the mixture same, and we just have applied the alligation and we got the ratio. What was the ratio? 28 ratio 10. Now 28 equals to this 28, so x should be equals to 10, and this should be the answer of this question. So I have already told you this is very good DI. If you don't know the mixture and alligation concept, you won't able to do this one. Okay, now move to the next one. What is next question? This is also very good question. Okay, see here. You have this mixture C. Already I have calculated about C. In C, we have milk and water. Milk is 80 and water is 20. This is for C. And what is next one? You have E. For E, the calculate. This one is 50. Just double it. What you will get? You will get 100. Now 100 plus 40. You will get 140. Just half that. So you are gonna get milk 70 and water you're gonna get 30. Okay, so I hope this one is clear. So in C, milk and water is 80-20. In E, milk and water is 70-30. Done. Now move to the question. What is question? When 20 liter and 10 liter respectively taken out, 20 liter and 10 liter, actually there should be mixture actually. If 20 liter and 10 liter mixture respectively taken out from mixture C and E. Okay, so here should be mixture actually. I forgot to write that. When 20 liter and 10 liter mixture respectively taken from mixture C and E replaced with same amount of water, and this process is repeated one more time, then what will be the difference between amount of pure milk left in C and E? So I have already told you this concept. If see here, this milk and water, milk is 80 and water is 20. For C I am telling you this. So what will be your mixture? Mixture will be 100. Now you are subtracting 20, or you are removing 20 liter. This 20 liter is how much of this 100? So you will say, sir, 20 upon 100. This is 1/5 part. So I have told you, if you are removing 1/5 part of mixture, your milk will be also 1/5 part removed, and your water quantity will be also 1/5 part removed in this same process. Okay, so this was the concept I have already told you in the class of mixture and alligation. Now see here, if milk is 1/5 removed, because 20 by 100 is 1/5, so if this one is 1/5 removed, it means you're gonna get how much? I think this one is 16 actually. So you're gonna get 64. But he has said this process is repeated one more time. So just do it one more time. 1/5 of this. So divide this 64 by 5. You're gonna get 12.8. So subtract this 12.8. You're gonna get, what you're gonna get? 64 minus 12.8. So 2 and 51. So 51.2. This one is the pure milk left in C. Okay. Now for E, in the E, how much you have milk? Milk you have 70, water you have 30, and total you have 100. Now you are removing 10 liter. 10 is what percent of 100? You can say it's 1/10 part of 100. So 1/10 part of milk you have to remove also. So just subtract -7 from 70, because 1/10 of 70 is 7. So you will get 63. But process is repeated 2 times. So one more time. So one more time means -6.3. You're gonna get 0.7. Now 62 minus 6. You're gonna get 56. So you have asked. This one is also pure milk. You have asked to find the difference between pure milk in these two containers. So just subtract this 56 2.7 minus 51 51.2 actually. So 56, or you can directly do this. 7 minus 2. You're gonna get 0.5. So these two option can be 56 minus 51. You're gonna get this 5.5 liter is the right answer. I hope this concept is clear. This was very easy question actually. Okay, easy for those who have who know the concept of that mixture and alligation. Who don't know this concept, this question is quite lengthy actually, and this is the mains level DI. Okay, now see here, what I have done, I have told you this 20 liter is 1/5 of what? 1/5 of mixture. So if 1/5 of mixture is you are removing, then water or milk will be 1/5 removed also. So what I have done here, I just removed 1/5 of this 80. So you will remain you will have 64, and again this process is repeated one more time. So I again remove 1/5 of this 64. You're gonna get minus you're gonna get this 51/2, because 1/5 of this 64 is minus 12.8. okay, so just you have subtracted this, you got this 51.2. this is the pure milk in C. Now for E, your milk was 70 liter and your total mixture was 100. You were subtracting 10 liter. So if you were subtracting 10 liter, 10 is what percent of 100? So 10 is 1/10 of 100 na? So 1/10 of 100 means 1/10 of 70. What you will get? 7. Now subtract 7 from 70. What you will get? You get 63. Now again subtract 1/10 of the 63. You're gonna get minus 6.3, and you will get final result 56.7. Now you have to just take the difference of these two, and you're gonna get 5.5 liter, and this one is the answer. I hope this concept is clear. Now move to the last question. This is the last question of this chapter, this DI. So what is in this DI? So C and D. So first of all, for C, your milk is 80 and your water is 20. I have already done in this question, no? C, 80, 20. Now for D, you have to calculate for D. For D, your milk is just double it. Double mean 90. 90 plus 3, 120. Just half that, 60. Water will be 30. So this is 60:30. Now you are mixing C and D. So this one is 4:1 actually. Your C is 4:1, and what is your D? D is see here 60:30. So you're gonna get 2:1 actually. So your milk and water ratio 2:1. You can also use these values 80 and 20. That's not a problem, but your calculation gonna be lengthy actually. So that's why I'm using here ratio. So use this ratio method. This gonna be very easy. So now you're gonna get L. So what is your L? But first of all, these are in 5:9. You are adding these in 5:9. So you're gonna get L. See here, this one is 4 plus 1. You're gonna get 5. This one is 2 plus 1 is 3. Now this one is 5:3. So first step should be to make the mixture same. But see here, just stop. See here, this 5 equals to this 5. Now if somewhere I can get 9 here, my question will be easy to solve. Okay, somehow if I get 9 here, my question will be easy. So see, if this one is 5 and I have to make 9 here, so can I multiply this? Can I multiply this by this 3 actually? So if I multiply by 3, you're gonna get 9, and this one is 5. So this ratio become 5:9. You need this 5:9 actually. So just multiply 3 also, multiply 3 here also. Okay, now add this 4 and 6, you're gonna get 10, and here this one is 4. So you're gonna get ratio 5:2. It means your milk is 5 and your water is 2. Done. Now if this mixture L is sold at price equal to 85% of price of pure milk. Okay, so question is now, your SP of L, mean SP of mixture L is equals to 85% of CP of what? CP of milk. Okay, cost price of pure milk. So can I say here SP of this equals to CP of milk upon CP of milk equals to this 85 upon 100, and you're gonna get 17 upon 20. I hope this concept is clear. But you'll get 17 upon 20. It means your selling price is 17, your cost price is 20. Now you have to find the profit. So how will find profit? Profit is selling price minus cost price. Okay, now see here, you have this 5 liter of milk and 2 liter of water. So if your milk is 5 and cost price of this milk is 20, so can I say here your cost price will be 100 rupees for whole mixture. Okay, if we talk about SP, so what is your total mixture? Your total mixture L is 7 liter actually. So if you have this 7 liter, what is the price of 1 liter? Price of 1 liter, let this be 17. So what you're gonna get? You're gonna get 119. I've already told you, you can use these values 80, 20, but your calculation gonna be very lengthy. So that's why I used here this ratio method. Okay. So by using ratio, your calculation will be slightly less and your question will be solved in less time. So see here, now cost price is 20 into 5, you're gonna get 100. Now this 17 into 7, you're gonna get 119. So what will be your profit? Your profit will be 19 rupees. And 19 rupees on what? 19 rupees on 100. So you're gonna get 19%, and this one is the right answer. Okay, so none will be the answer of this question. I hope this concept is clear to you, and that was a mains level DI, and I hope this DI is very clear to you. If you have any doubt, please comment those in please comment those, and we'll try to clear your doubt. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll meet you in the next session.